Yes, children, nice to see you all. See, I told I'll explain you textual exercises, isn't it? This part, the first part, I told I'll explain you in the last after lesson is completed. Now, let us go. What is this? Before you read, see here, look at the map of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands given here. See, I think you know Andaman and Nicobar Islands, children, isn't it? So, now here, he gave the map of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So here he asked some sentences are given wrong. According to this map, here the sentences what are given are some are wrong. What are those sentences? In what way they are wrong? How should you correct? What you need to correct there? You should identify it. So some children have done this exercise. Some of you have not done. What I came to know through phones is some of you have done and some of you have not done. You didn't understand it. Okay. So now I'm going to explain you clearly. Now see, read the sentences below. Rewrite the incorrect ones after correcting the mistakes. That means if one sentence is wrong, something is wrong there you need to write the correct answer also. Okay. Now what he's saying is, see here, first you see the map, children. Andaman Islands. The topper one is Andaman Islands. The next one down one is Nicobar Islands. Here there is a signal here. What is this here? I'll tell you. Now see here. See the topper one Andaman and down one Nicobar. Now let us see. Here see this, and here you see the India map, and this blue symbol is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is the world map. From the world map, this is individual and this is through the world map in the globe. How do you identify this? They are here next to India. Okay, now let us see. Kachal is an island. Where is Kachal? Either up or down. See, where is Kachal? Come on, identify it. Yeah, Kachal is in which islands? In Andaman or Nicobar? Nicobar. So what he said is Kachal is an island. Yes. Is it a true? Yeah. It is an island. You know, what is an island? A land which is surrounded by full of water. See, this is a small land surrounded full of water. Surrounded by full of water. That is called island. So it is an island or not? Yes. Why? Because here Kachal is there and sides, all four sides are water. So it is called an island. So this sentence is correct. You put a tick mark here, children. Next, it is the part of Andaman group of islands. So see here, what he said is it is a part of Andaman. Where is Kachal? In Andaman Islands or Nicobar Islands? In Nicobar Islands. But here what he gave the mistake? He said Andaman. We should underline that Andaman and write the correct answer. What is the correct answer? Nicobar. Nicobar. Nicobar Islands. Okay, next, Nonkori is an island in the Nicobar group. Where is Nonkori? Yeah, Nonkori is here. It is an island in Nicobar group. Is it correct? Yes, put a tick mark. Next, Kachal and Nonkori are more than 100 miles apart. That means hint is given. The scale of the map is given. See here, the scale is given. See here, 92. Up also you will have 92. Okay, so they are, what he is saying is more than 100 miles. Is it a more than? No, it is below. It is 70 miles only. So you have to write less. Underline more and write there less. L-E-S-S, less. Next, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are to be to the west of India. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands. See the India map here. Where are these Andaman Nicobar Islands? To the west of, they have said. See, what is down part? Down part is south. Upper part is north. Right hand east. Left hand west. So they are which side? They are on the east side. Underline west and write east. Next, the Nicobar Islands are to the north of the Andaman Islands. The Nicobar Islands are to the north of Andaman. See, what does it mean? See here. The Nicobar Islands are to the north. See here. So what should you write there? They are to the south, not to the north. Okay, children. See, what do you mean by this? Madam, what is north and what is south? So Nicobar Islands, this is Andaman. So Andaman means this is upper part is north, down part is south. right hand east, left hand west. But what he said is the Nicobar Islands are to the north, he said. Are they north? Down part is called south. Here he gave north, so we wrote here south. Okay children, so now let us go to the next page. Okay, here children, just a minute, take the grammar yeah, true or false. See, first, Ignatius, say whether these sentences are true or false. Ignatius lost his wife, 2 children, his father-in-law and his brother-in-law in the tsunami. So, it is true. First sentence is true. Next, Sanjeev made it to safety after the tsunami. False. Second one is false. Next, Meghna was saved by a relief helicopter. What is answer? False. Next, Alma's father realized that a tsunami was going to hit the island. True. Next, her mother and aunts were washed away with the tree that they were holding on. True. Okay, so true, false, false, true, true. Okay, now let us go to the next grammar topic in your textbook. Yes children, now see this one. Here you have to discuss, say after getting your email IDs, I will conduct the class weekly once for discussion topics. So now let us go on to the writing topics. Which words in the list below describe Sanjeev in your opinion? So look up the dictionary for the words that you are not sure of. Okay, use the words from the list to complete the 3 sentences below. I don't know if Sanjeev was cheerful, dash or dash. Ambitious, A-M, first answer. See, you should know the spelling A-M-B-I-T-I-O-U-S, ambitious, or brash, B-R-A-S-H, brash. Brash means bold. In the brackets you can write bold or strong. Bold. Okay, now next, I think that he was very brave and heroic, H-E-R-O-I-C, heroic, and selfless, S-E-L-F-L-E-S-S, selfless. Okay, next, Sanjeev was not heartless, careless, he was not, C-A-R-E-L-E-S-S, careless, humorous, H-U-M-O-R-O-U-S. Okay, now see here children, I don't know, we are after listening the story of Sanjeev, he asks some of his characters, what type of man was Sanjeev? So here we should know these words. I don't know if Sanjeev was cheerful, ambitious or brash, means we are not confirmed whether he was very ambitious or not, but yes, he was very ambitious. Okay, next, I think that he was, brash means bold. Okay, next, I think that he was very brave, heroic, means how do you say that he was heroic? He went to save the John's wife, isn't it? He went to save the John's wife. When John's wife was crying, he went to save. So you may think that character is heroes only will do, otherwise they will scared and they'll go away, isn't it? Heroic and selfless. Selfless means what? He did not think of himself. Bapre, now if I go, I may die. Why for me? Did he think like that? No. When he heard immediately the cry of John's wife, help, 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 he rushed to that place to help her. Okay, so he's selfless, means he did not think of himself. Selfless means not thinking of himself or yourself and going to help others. That is called selfless. So are you selfless? Yes, you must be. Next, Sanjeev was not heartless, careless, not. Here he is saying, see, not. That means he was not careless and not humorous. Humorous means making laugh. Okay, he doesn't do silly things. Okay, I think you have understood the meanings of these words. Now let us go to the next topic. Working with the language. Now see here, go through the part 1 carefully and make a list of as many words as you can. Find that indicate movement of different kinds. There is one word that occurs repeatedly. Count how many times. Put them into 3 categories. See here, in the first part of this lesson, you have one word which is repeated many times. That word indicates fast movement, slow movement and neither slow nor fast. Now you should know that word. Which is that word? Now I'll tell you. Fast movement. You can draw one column or down your textbook you can write, children. Fast movement words are number 1, fall. F-A-L-L, fall. Now you can write down here. Number 1, F-A-L-L, fall. Next, rushed. R-U-S-H-E-D, rushed. Swept away. S-W-E-P-T, swept. A-W-A-Y, away. Next, jumped away, jumped into. J-U-M-P-E-D, J-U-M-P-E-D, jumped. I-N-T-U, into. Next, washed away. W-A-S-H-E-D, washed. A-W-A-Y, away. This is first fast movement. Number 1. Here, fast movement words. These all are M-O-M-E-N-T, fast movement words. Number 2, second column. Number 2, slow movement. Slow movement words. S-L-O-W-M-O-V-E-M-E-N-T, M-O-V-E-M-E-N-T. Slow movement words are rising. R-I-S-I-N-G, rising. Next, recede. R-E-C-E-D-E, recede. Yeah, these are the only 2 words. Next, third column, slow movement. Neither slow, N-E-I-T-H-E-R, neither slow nor fast. What are the words? Only one word is there, floating. F-L-O-A-T-I-N-G, floating. So these are the words which you need to see. Once when you read the textbook, you have to identify it. Okay, children. Now this is the one topic. Now last topic, let us come to the last topic of the lesson. Fill in the blanks in the sentences below. The verbs given in the brackets will give you a clue. The earth trembled, but not many people felt that tremble. Tremble means shaking, shivering. So what is the word there? Tremble. Tremors. T-R-E. Write the answer. T-R-E-M-O-R-S. Tremors. Next, when the zoo was flooded, there was a lot of dash and many animals escaped into the countryside. Confuse means, what is the word there? Confusion. C-O-N-F-U-S-I-O-N. S-I-O-N. Confusion. C-O-N-F-U-S-I-O-N. Okay. Next, we heard with dash that the lion had been recaptured. We heard with dash means we heard with relief. R-E-L-I, write down here, R-E-L-I-E-F, relief. Okay. Next, the zookeeper was stuck in a tree and his dash was filmed by the TV crew. Rescue, the same word, rescue. You need to write R-E-S-C-U-E, R-E-S-C-U-E. Okay. Just check the spelling, children. By mistake I have written R-E-S-C-U-E. Yeah. Next, there was much dash in the village when the snake charmer came visiting. Excite, excitement. E-X-C-I-T-E-M-E-N-T, excitement. Okay. Now children, these words are noun forms also. Excite, excitement. Relief, relief. Rescue is a verb. Okay. Next, tremors. Confusion. This is also a noun form. Confusion is a noun form. Relief is a noun form. Excitement is a noun form. Okay. Now you have here active voice and passive voice. I'll explain you this voice in the next video. Just see the next page, children, once. See here you have comparison between A and B and speaking skills. These all are there. I'll explain you this in the separate as a separate topic in the next video. You complete this one, and next in the next page you have Betty at the party. I need you to read that one. When I do phone call, I'll ask you what is that meaning. You need to say me. Okay, children? Okay, bye, children.